How to save $10,000 in 1 year. 10 mistakes to avoid. When paying off debt. Have you ever felt like you're drowning in debt with no clear way out? What if I told you it's possible to save $10,000 in just 1 year without sacrificing the things you love most? Imagine having financial freedom, a life where you can make smart choices, live stress-free, and create a wealthier future for yourself. But here's the catch. You need to avoid these 10 deadly mistakes that most people make when paying off debt. Get these wrong, and you could stay stuck for years. Get them right, and you'll be on your way to a brighter, wealthier future. One where you actually enjoy your life. In the next 10 minutes, I'll walk you through these mistakes, show you how to avoid them, and give you actionable steps to hit that $10,000 mark by the end of the year. Sounds exciting, right? Let's dive in. 1. Mistake number 1, ignoring the big picture. You're probably thinking, I just need to pay this off as fast as possible. But what if I told you that rushing blindly into debt repayment could actually keep you stuck for longer? Ignoring the big picture means you're paying off the wrong debts or focusing on low-interest debts while neglecting the high-interest ones. That's like trying to bail water out of a sinking boat without plugging the hole first. Here's what you need to do. Prioritize high-interest debt. Pay off the ones that cost you the most first, like credit card debt, because interest piles up quickly. When you eliminate these first, your savings will compound faster. So do the math. Plan. Understand which debts drain you the most. But what happens if you focus on the wrong debt from the start? Stick around because I'll show you exactly how to avoid that in a minute. 2. Mistake number 2, not creating a detailed budget. Let's be honest, how many of you think, budget? Meh, that sounds boring, I'll just wing it. Laughs? I get it. But listen, if you're not budgeting, you're basically flying blind. If you don't know exactly where your money is going, how will you ever get to $10,000 in savings? Here's the brutal truth. A budget isn't a punishment. It's your GPS to financial freedom. Track every dollar. Use apps like Mint or eYNAB, or just go old school with a pen and paper. The more detailed, the better. Once you know where your money goes, you'll see exactly where you can cut back and put that extra cash toward your debt. Now, it's not just about cutting expenses, it's also about what you're doing to increase your income. That's coming up next, so stay tuned. 3. Mistake number 3, not finding ways to increase your income. We all know money doesn't grow on trees, right? But here's the thing. Your income can grow if you're creative about it. Too many people think paying off debt is just about cutting back. Well, here's a secret. It's also about increasing your income. That means finding side hustles or freelance work, like driving for Uber, offering tutoring, or even freelancing online. It's about making extra money without sacrificing your life's happiness. Every dollar you earn outside your main job is another dollar to crush that debt. Imagine if you earned just $200 a month extra. That's $2,400 a year. But I can already hear you saying, yeah, but what if I don't have the time? Don't worry, I've got something coming up that will help you balance it all. 4. Mistake number 4, not automating your finances. This is a game changer, automation. You wouldn't be surprised if your phone reminded you to take out the trash every week, right? Well, think of your finances the same way. When you automate your payments, you're essentially ensuring that money is going straight to your savings or debt every month, without you even thinking about it. Set up automatic transfers to pay off your debts or save toward that $10,000 goal. You won't even notice the money leaving your account, and trust me, you'll thank yourself later. 5. Mistake number 5, getting discouraged too early. The road to financial freedom isn't always a straight line. You'll have moments where you feel like you're getting nowhere. Maybe you paid off $500, but then a car repair hits. It feels defeating, right? But here's the truth. Stay the course. Small wins add up. Even if it feels like you're not making progress, trust that you're building momentum. Keep your eyes on the prize. $10,000 by the end of the year. If you're consistent, it's going to happen. And yes, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of instant gratification, but don't let those short-term pleasures steal from your long-term future.
6th mistake number 6, underestimating the importance of emergency savings. This next mistake, it's a trap that many young people fall into, ignoring your emergency fund while focusing solely on paying off debt. The idea of paying off debt sounds noble, but if you're living paycheck to paycheck and don't have an emergency fund, one unexpected event could derail everything. Imagine this. You've paid off $5,000 and then, bam, your car breaks down. Now you've got to pull from your debt repayment money to cover the repair costs. The cycle continues and you end up stuck. Start small, but get an emergency fund in place, even if it's just $500. This safety net will protect your progress. But even with all these tips, there's one mistake you're probably still making. Stay with me to find out what it is. 7. Mistake number 7. Not reassessing your debt regularly. Debt isn't static. It changes, it grows, it shifts. Reassessing your debt regularly is key. As you pay down high-interest debts, your priorities should change. Refinance loans, consolidate credit cards, and always look for ways to lower your interest rates. Don't just pay and forget. Stay active. 8. Mistake number 8. Not finding emotional balance. Paying off debt is more than numbers. It's emotional. And if you don't take care of your mental health, you'll burn out. Recognize the stress, acknowledge it, and find ways to manage it. Whether that's exercise, meditation, or talking to someone you trust, your mental game is just as important as your financial game. So here's the bottom line. Saving $10,000 in 1 year is absolutely possible, but it requires a strategy, patience, and consistency. Avoid these mistakes, take control of your finances, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. In fact, I'm willing to bet that if you follow these steps, you'll not only hit that $10,000 goal, but surpass it. So, are you ready to take control of your financial future and live the life you've always dreamed of? Don't wait another second. Start today. And remember, every dollar saved is a step closer to your financial freedom. Subscribe and turn on notifications to stay tuned for more actionable strategies that will make you wealthy in ways you never imagined. Let's do this.